Hello, Sirio. Happy crying day. Going to stream for a little bit. Hello, Windy. How you doing? Happy crying day. So I I want to watch How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, I want to watch How to Train Your Dragon, and it's the same fucking movie. It's the same fucking movie, but downgraded. No, 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 no. So here's the thing about that movie, right? Uh when it was announced, I was actually curious about what we will get, because um How to Train Your Dragon has a potential, right? To be a live action movie, right? The characters are humans, and the dragons can be, look more like dragons. Like that's the cool part of the How to Train Your Dragon thing. Dragons are cool. um they could be like more detailed with CGI, right? um which, the movie delivers. Okay, the movie delivers on the dragons, how the dragons look, and they deliver in this the set of the movie. It's really nice, like the environment and everything. Like it's really nice. It's really nice. um but yeah, yeah, the set design is good. The set design is good. I was surprised by that. The set design is actually good. Actors, they weren't bad, I will say. They weren't bad actors, But let me tell you, is the same movie. There's not like, okay, I wouldn't say that nothing has changed because they changed part of the script and they deleted one scene that is really important for the ending of the movie. But they changed part of the script. But a lot of the movie was kind of like, let's say, faithfully done, right? Which it begs the question: why making the movie? Right? Like, why are you going to make the movie if you're not going to change anything? Because one of my biggest critiques with the first movie, like, you know, the best movie of How to Train Your Dragon, because it's the first one is like the best movie. One of my biggest critique about that movie is Astrid. Astrid, I'm not saying that I don't like the character of, I love the character of Astrid. The only thing that I don't like is, again, how fast how fast. Okay, Toma, but we're not talking about Kung Fu Panda 2. What? I don't get why you put that there. We're not talking about Kung Fu Panda 2. Um the only thing that I didn't like about Astrid is how fast she fell in love with Hiccup. And I thought that maybe they could do something with that. Which the movie is this How to Train Your Dragon? What? What are you talking about? Are you okay? Do you need to go to sleep again? Are you good? Yeah. I didn't like how fast Astrid fell in love with Hiccup, which the movie tries to do something about it. But I think it damaged a little bit of Astrid. Astrid in in this new movie, like, well, I wouldn't say new, but like in this movie, feels like a random girl. Like in the animated movie, she felt like strong, like she could do anything. This one feels like everyone is an idiot except her. I, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like in the first movie, like everyone was kind of like capable, right, of doing things, except for Hiccup, because you know Hiccup is not like, you know, like them. But in this movie, like everyone else was like weak except for Astrid, right? No, it wasn't like, because Astrid was like cool, right, and like strong and everything like that. So in this movie, she felt like just a random girl. Like she didn't feel, you know, like the original Astrid. I like the cast of the kids though. I like the twins are fun. The the people that play the twins are fun. What else? There's they deleted a scene from the original. Like there's a scene that there's an important scene. Do you remember when, like, after um the big flying scene with Hiccup and Toothless, they go to like a place where there's like tiny little dragons, right? And there's where you find out, and where Hiccup find out, that dragons are not immune to fire on the inside, right? They deleted, like, that scene is not in the movie, and that's an important scene. And that's an important scene because that's how they beat the giant dragon at the end. That's when you connect everything. And they delete that scene is nowhere to be found in the live action remake, right? Um. Oh, the flying scene. I have to talk about the flying scene. Boring. The flying scene. The fly scene in this movie, the live action movie, it's kind of boring because you're seeing everything happening from outside, where in the animated one it's like shot, camera change, shot, camera change, like it's action, action, action. You have a close up, you have a another shot where you can see like the back of Hiccup and riding Toothless, being really fast, and then a close up again, and then you see how in another close up you see the foot changing position, right? So it's like action, action, action. In this new one, you almost see all that thing like from far away. You don't feel the tension there. Like, I've been watching the first one so many times. Again, it's my favorite 3D movie. It's my favorite animated 3D movie. So I know this thing like from like the back of my hand, right? Which is weird because I don't look at my hand too much, right? Okay. And hello Mega Douglas, how you doing? Happy crying day. So that was a downgrade. Your hand, how the fuck do you draw? Because I look at the screen, Winty. When I draw, I look at the screen. Happy crying day. Yeah. So that scene got fucked. What else? What else? What else in the movie? Got fucked. Stoic. That hurt me the most. One of the things that hurt me a lot in the movie was Stoic. First of all, Stoic looks small compared to the animated version of him. He looks so small. And don't get me wrong, like the actor that they got to play Stoic is tall. Like he's big, but the camera that they like the camera position and the shots that they were like recording, they were capturing, he looks so small in comparison with the other characters. I mean, let's say like okay, Stoic is supposed to be like this big leader, and contrast with Hiccup. The Hiccup is like this tiny little thing that you can just punch him and then he just breaks, right? And you have like Stoic like being this this big guy, that is so tall that he can just one punch, like he could just fight fist with fist to a dragon, right? An animated one. So in this movie, they made some shots. I'm like, what about Stoic the Basque? Hello, Captain Unibrow. How you doing? Happy crying day. Hello, Morty May. Yeah, I'm talking about Stoic. I'm talking about what's this? Okay, can I leave it later? I need to talk about the movie, and I don't want to lose like my my rhythm of talking. Okay. So again, Captain Unibrow. In this, I watched the latest How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, like the live action remake. With my sister. I went to today. Uh, so in this movie, they made Stoy look small, which you could fix it if you put some angle cameras to make Stoic look bigger. Because okay, when you put an animated character, you can just exaggerate their height and their and how wide they are. When you are having like a live action thing, you are bond you can't leave the this is how a human looks, right? So a way to fix that is to make um ill visual tricks, like making the camera angle in some way, right? Make it the character not fit into the shot that you're recording, right? To make it look bigger. But they didn't do that. So a lot of the shots where you see Stoic and other people, they look like normal people. He doesn't look that big. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, he's big, but not that big. He's not Stoic. You know? It's not him. That's too smart for live action remake slop directs. No, okay, don't get me. Okay, I have to give props to this movie. I have to give props to DreamWorks that if someone never watched the original movie and watched the live action first and they like it, I will be like, okay, okay, yeah, but you should watch the animated movie, right? Because the cool part about this movie is they made the the dragons look more cooler. And like what, like remember the red dragon like with fire? He looks so cool in this one, right? He looks so cool in this one. So I will not blame any kid that will like this movie, right? Yeah. Because they look cool. The set design looks cool and everything. And again, it's almost the whole it's almost the whole movie step by step, right? But obviously, I will be like, just watch the animated movie, right? But like, if I compare that with Disney, I'm like, holy shit! You like the new Lilo and Stitch? Kill your, kiss yourself or something. Kiss. You watch. Like I will angrily tell them, watch the original one. Are you kidding me? Right? Like I'm like that with Disney, but with this one, like this is weird because for me it's like, okay. I'm like, okay. You know what? I can give you that because the story is good because it's doing the same fucking thing as the original movie, right? It's doing the same fucking thing, but like it's like a downgrade, but like um uh but in this one it's like you know for me, if someone's like, you know what, I like the live action movie, like okay, yeah, sure, whatever. But like, watch the first one. Like, what's the original one? Okay, just watch the original one. It's better. It's better. If you like the live action one, you will love the original one. That's what I'm going to say. Because on the end of the day, this movie is like a 3 out of 5. Right? For me, it's like a 3 out of 5. While the original is like 4.5 or something. Like it's like that, right? Uh, like if you're curious about the movie, like if you want to do it like, okay, just if you watch the original one, you know what to expect. Like you know what is going to be there, right? If you're curious about it, because there are some points of the movie that I will put props on it. Like the cast is good. The cast, the actors that they hire are good. They do a good job. They do a good job. Um, Now there are things. So I should see it. Watch them on the internet. Watch them online. But at that point, just watch the original. But like, if you want to compare the two, like if you want to compare the two, I think that's a good homework. I think that's a good homework. Like, if you want to give you the task of comparing like an animated movie and a live action remake, I think it's a good exercise. I think it's a good exercise for this because for example, I can't watch the live action remakes from Disney because they're all ass. Like I don't want to watch them. While in this is like it's the same movie. Well, it's almost the same movie, but like there are things that I'm like, But again, the animated one is superior. Yeah. Um, there. Okay, but here's my take because again, the first How to Train Your Dragon is my favorite 3D movie, 3D animated movie. Um, so I have things that made me not angry, but like most not it's not on like you could say kind of disappointed, but it's more like I had a bad taste in my mouth because I love the movie and I know the movie a lot and I analyze it a lot. I also know that there's like things that are not perfect on the movie. There are some lines that are not there anymore. And there are lines that I'm like, why did you put this line here? So one of the big things about the first movie, right, that I always give props, it's how subtle the death. I mean, it's not that it'll be like Hiccup not having a mom is. It's really subtle. Like as an spectator, like the script knows that you can put one and another thing together and say like, oh, Hiccup's mother is not here. Right? But in this movie, like in the remake, is like, your mom was killed by the dragons. Your mom is dead. It's like, and the original one, it was subtle. Like, oh, I get it. I know. Right? And there's another line that I miss a lot. Because, okay, How to Train the Dragon is basically a movie about a dad and a son. Yeah, in case you didn't know, your mother is dead and not here. Yeah, kind of like that. So, yeah, the movie's about a dad and a father and a son, right? The dragon, is like another thing to say. Like, obviously, they use the whole, let's say, the transportation of the story is Viking fighting with dragons, right? That's the transportation of the story. The destination is the bond of a father and a son, right? The whole journey, it's about a father and a son. The transportation is Vikings against dragons. The whole fight, right? But like the journey is father and son. So one of the lines that I really missed in the remake that I don't know why they cut that part was that line of that when Stoic is talking with his friend, I forgot the name of the friend in English. Gobber. Okay, Gobber. They like talking about Hiccup and how how they can, like, how Stoic can do something about it, and Stoic say something like, "When my father asked me to break a rock with my head, I just did it." Because he knew that I what's better, and I did it, and I broke, right? Giving like an idea of how Hiccup is not like listening to, you know, his father, and how Stoic just listened to his father, right? Like, that line is not there. That line is not there, and I'm like, why? That's an important line. Like, because the whole connection, right? The whole connection with that line is like, he says like, my father said that to me and I did it, and then I realized how strong Vikings are. But because he was listening to his father, right? In the remake, it's more like, I broke a stone, I broke a rock, and I discovered how strong Vikings are. I'm like, okay, where's the father thing? Like, the father thing is not there anymore. Another thing, I'm going to pause that part there, because I remember, got reminded of something else. When Hiccup finds Toothless, right? When he's in the net, right? Yeah, yeah. I thought he was crazy, but I didn't question him. Yeah, it's such a good line, right? And that's not in the movie. But yeah, when Hiccup finds Toothless, right, there's a scene that is more like kind of like a mini monologue of Hiccup saying like, "I'm going to kill you, dragon," right? With the little dagger, and he scream at Toothless like, "I'm going to do it," right? And you know that he's not going to do it because he's struggling to do it, right? That mini monologue is not in the movie. You just see the actor like sad face trying to think what to do, but you don't hear his fighting himself to, trying to kill the dragon. Like, that's not there. And the other thing that in that scene also, when Tudor is like, okay, yeah, sure, kill me, and he just do this, like, and close his eye, like, okay, yeah, kill me, whatever. Like, if you want to go, if you, I guess if this is for you when you want respect, yeah, kill me, right? He does that in the movie, but in the animated one, Toothless open his eyes when he hears the first like friction between the dagger and the rope, right? Because Hiccup is like cutting the rope, right? And he's like, whoa. Right? He's freeing me, right? But in the live action one, Hiccup is like doing that, and like it takes more time to Toothless to react to that, and I'm like, why? I'm like, those are really really weird decisions to do. And um like there's a lot of cut lines. Like, again, I know the movie a lot, so when I was watching the movie with my sister, because my sister haven't watched like the movie as much as me, right? I was like repeating the lines before they were coming. Like, I was like, oh, he's going to say this line, and I said the line before the thing. right? And my sister told him like, shut up. But so then when they didn't say something, I'm like, wait, why didn't they say this? That's weird. That's an important line. And there was a joke. There was a joke that they didn't put in. There was a joke that they didn't put in. I was so sad about it. So remember in the training area, when all the kids are like doing the dragon thing, you know, and they're we're like with the dragon with the spikes, right? And they're having like shields and everything. What's the name of the kid that is like really bratty? What's the name of the kid that is was really bratty? You know, the one that which one? The one that wanted to, you know, that was trying to, you know, flirt with Astrid, but he couldn't. Right? It was like the it was kind of like the bully character. Yeah, it's not loud. So it's not loud. Has a really cool joke that I really really like. That is like when he is like like I don't know, it's like behind or was with Astrid, he like fails or something, and he's like, I missed because the sun the sun hit my eye. Right? What do you want me to do, Astrid? To to turn off the sun? Well, I could do that, but that like that thing that line, like that joke is not in the movie. I really like it. That joke is so funny. But it's not loud. It's not loud. Or it's not loud. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's not loud. Yeah, sure. Um, he has more lines in this movie, which I appreciate. He has more a little bit more of a character here. Like but he doesn't look like a bully. He doesn't look like a bully. It's more like, okay, have you guys seen the new Spider-Man movies like Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home? You know that there's the what's the name? What's the name? The name of the character. Oh, what? Flash. Flash, right? So Flash, right? Flash is supposed to be like a bully in the Spider-Man movies or like in the Spider-Man universe, but in No Way Home or Far From Home or Homecoming, he's like a funny bully. You know, like it's funny to see him because he has like really silly lines that make him look, you know, goofier than an actual bully. Like he tries to be a bully, right? But he's not a bully. Like it's fun, right? It's kind of like the same here. They treated Snow Loud like the same, and it was kind of fun. It's kind of fun to watch that. Um, uh, there's a line. There's a line that I really missed, and we are going back to Stoic. Um, um, how to train your dragon. Um, um, how to train your dragon. Um, let's see. Stoic. Stoic. Save to list. Okay. I think here is here. here. It's here. This is one of the most important important scenes in the movie. Um, is like it's an occupational hazard. That line is not in the movie. That line is not in the movie, and I miss it so much. Because in Spanish, like I know a lot of the lines, and sometimes I remember them in English. Like in Spanish is like es un gaje del oficio, right? And it's like, oh, he says the line, right? And I was waiting the line, right? And it didn't appear. I was so sad. I was so sad. God, I want to watch the movie. I want to watch this movie. It's so good. It's so good. But let me tell you, the dragons look cooler in the live action remake. They don't look that goofy, right? Like this one, I always thought that he would look goofy, but in the live action remake, he kind of looks cool. You know, it's a thing. Um, I think that's good. Also, the guy, it's not, yeah, this guy, um, in the live action remake, he looks funny. He looks goofy. Okay, like here's the thing: they made it more nerdy than the animated one. They're trying to play more in the nerdy side of the character, but in this movie, he looked like in the animated movie. He looked like, you know, at the beginning he looked like a threat. You know, like he looked like if he's pissed, he will kill you, right? Yeah. But in the live action one, he's like, it's just a nerdy guy, and like he looks cute and everything. Um, oh, and one of the things that I thought it was like really bad, like this is bad for me, right? Because one of the good things about the intro and the ending about How to Train Your Dragon, and how Hiccup says dragons. Like you when he says like, "Ooh, hello Stinky Pina, how you doing? Happy Crying Day." When he's like, when we people had pests like rats or like other things, we have dragons, right? And in the end, they said like, when others have pets, other pets like parrots or like dogs, we have dragons. And they're like in the remake, they said like dragon. It was like, you don't have to scream, dude. Oh. On this scene, that was kind of funny. Like this scene, they tried to do the same thing, but it doesn't. Astrid doesn't have the explosion in the back. Like they don't have the explosion in the back, and I'm like, where's the explosion? Yeah. And this guy, they made him look tiny compared to the animated one. Like here, he looks like big, like he's big, he's wide, he's bigger than Hiccup, right? He doesn't look like that in the movie. He's just an old guy. But maybe it's because, Hiccup, the actor for Hiccup is too tall. The actor for Hiccup is too tall. Well, maybe that's why. Like, and not get me wrong, he's not a bad actor. He's not a bad Hiccup. I will say he's not a bad Hiccup, but like him being like that tall, it kind of. So like, see how this thing is shot? Like, see the angle on how you see this thing. You are not okay. Let me grab the drawing thing. Sorry guys, I'm I'm using my teacher skills. Okay. Oh no, he's stitching. Oh no, it's boring. Oh, there. So here, right? He's here, right? Like if you put the camera, right, he's like here, right? The thing is that the camera angle, we are watching this like this. Like if we are here, our view is like this. We're looking from down to up. So it makes the character look bigger. Right? Hello, Mobile Suit Grundle. Right? Like you can feel. But when you look at Hiccup, right? When you look at Hiccup, you are looking at Hiccup like this. Oh, sorry, you can see it. But you're looking at Hiccup like this. Like this is Hiccup. This is your camera. But everyone else you're looking like here. Right? And it's to give you the feeling that everyone is bigger than a Hiccup. Like, see, and even in this angles, Hiccup is always in a height that is smaller. He's never in the same level. Like even here, you will feel like it's like you're looking at him in front, but no, this is angle upwards. That would be like we keep looking at him from down to up, and when we look at Hiccup, it's always like, yeah, exactly. God, I love this movie. And then, okay, another line. Okay, another scene that. Okay. There's a prop also. There's something I love about the remake though. There's a scene that they added. They didn't have to, but they added. I was like, okay, I didn't expect that, but that's funny. He like there was a scene like you remember in the movie when there's a scene when they're like Hiccup wants to read like the book. He has like a moment in the remake where he's like alone with Astrid, and before he was like like he wants to get closer to Astrid a little bit because he's in another table. So you you see at Hiccup like getting nervous, like getting like standing up, and then like trying to control like himself, like with his hands. Like you see that he's like kind of nervous. And he's trying to kind of maybe look cool. Like that's a nice touch. Like that's a nice thing. I like that. That's funny. That's funny, and that was kind of cute. Um, See, like there's good things in the movie. I was like in the remake, there are good things in the movie that they did different. Imagine if the whole movie was different and just they played, I don't know, like, but they respect the original thing, you know, like imagine if How to Train Your Dragon, the live action thing, wasn't about Hiccup. What if How to Train Your Dragon was like another characters? Oh, that could have been like just exploring more of the world of How to Train Your Dragon. Um. Oh. There's this scene. Oh, I love this scene. I love this scene. This one. This scene, I love it. I love this scene so fucking much. Like any interactions with Hiccup and his father, like alone, they're so well done. And the animated one. Like, here's the thing. When he enters, he's so big to enter at Hiccup's, like, you know, workplace. Again, Hiccup is looking, you know, we look at Hiccup from up to down. We look at Stoic from down to up. Like, and look at this, like, here, Stoic uses almost all the screen. And Hiccup is just this space. This is so fucking good. Here's the thing. Like, and I love this. Like, he's so big. Like, even like slap, like a little push, he's just take up flying. I love it. And this part, like, okay, this reaction is not in the movie. this reaction is important. And it's not the same, like, again, it's not the same feeling, it's not the same acting, because here you can see like all the expression of Stoic. In the live action remake you don't see much of it. And another thing, like here, like you don't see, like in the live action remake, you also don't see that this part when like Stoic is like acting to trying to, you know, it's he's interested in interacting with Hiccup. Okay, because okay, that's the one thing I love about this movie so much. yeah, like no, like he does the whole thing of like saying like, oh, you I'm so happy about, you know, like, oh, yeah, so joy, like that line is there. Like what I love about this movie is that the two characters want to bond. Like the son wants to have something for his father to be proud of, right? Like he wants to do something so his father can be proud of what he is, right? And Stoic, it's let's say, it's not like a whole broken father, but like it's a father that, you know, doesn't have his wife anymore, right? So it's kind of hard, you know, but also it's harder because he has to, you know, take care of this whole Viking village, right? All these people, you know, so sometimes he has to, you know, think about the people that he has to take care of. So sometimes, you know, being with his son can be something, you know, that he can do sometimes. And when you see this, like when you see this in the movie, like that, you understand that he wants to interact with his son. Like, I don't think I'm digging too much into this. I don't think I, I don't know that I'm reading too much into this, but I think that's a good message. I think that's a good thing, and if that was the goal, like, yeah, the information is there, right? He wants to interact with his son, and then you have the whole speech, right, of the mother. And okay, and this scene, there's one part of this scene that I missed in the live action remake. Okay, so here, one of the things that I really like is that he shows that he is kind of clumsy, right? That's where, you know, he's kind of like Hiccup in some, like, you see some Hiccup in there, or let's say you see some stoic features in Hiccup, you know. No, we're no, we're no, that's no, they skipped the part. Okay, where's the thing? Um, no, um, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Like it's like the part where like Stoic is like leaves um Hiccup like plays, and he's like, whew, you know. And he's kind of like proud, like, oh, I interacted with my son, I had a talk with my son, and you know, it was hard, but like I did it. And they're like, when they, I didn't see that part in the movie. I was so afraid that they will like make this scene like badly. He's still small. These lines are not well delivered though in the live action part. Like There's a lot of Stoic doing this in the live action remake, like this. Oh, this is so good. My son. And then you have this. Oh, so power! That scene is so good. This fire, this ring is so fucking good. Ah, it hurts because you in this you understand hiccup part and stoic part. Yeah, it's oh, this one is so good. This one is so good. I love this movie, guys. I I love how the first How to Train Your Dragon. It's so sad that we only have one How to Train Your Dragon movie, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, now we listen to this. But yeah, thank you for listening to my rant about the movie. Um, again, watch the movie if you want to try that. And form your opinion, I guess. But I want to draw one of the dragons now from all of this. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, the dragons in the movie, like in the live action remakes, they look cool. The games Hytale and Dream Settler have been cancelled. The game that Riot wanted, like, isn't Hytale like something around Riot or something? It was Riot related, right? Yeah. 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 Let's go. More money. Riot has to lose more money. Riot need to lose more money. Riot need to lose more money. Everyone, Riot needs to lose more money. Riot needs to lose more money. I mean, they're not losing much more because it's been canceled. Yeah, apparently they were almost done with it. Then Riot pumped money into it and they decided to triple the game while changing its coding language from Java to C++. That's funny. That's my reaction. Sorry, I need to save this. Holy shit, mucho gato. Uh, what I heard is that actually the higher ups in Hypixel Studio were actually kind of shit and making stuff work, and the team also got too big and lost focus. Okay. Also, a Minecraft clone I play called Vintage Story is made by one of the few component dev that was working there. And said he stopped working on it because he didn't like the direction it was being taken in. Vintage Story fans been going crazy in the comment section of videos going, you guys should play Vintage Story, even though they're like not at all similar from what I've seen. You guys should play this. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Sorry if I'm kind of uh not chatty right now. I do want to like um yeah. Yeah, I need to like rig her like the base of her torso to be able to like, move the sweater, so I know like an idea of how to move everything else. I have to do a good job. The life of this dog depends on me. True, true, true. Hello, Studio Rebel. We'll be able to do this. Wait, we don't have a true emote? Winty. What the fuck? Oh, well, we have true. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, that remind me of Animal Fortune Telling, the song. The song is really cute. Uh Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, 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 ba-da, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da, bum. I will try to ease a little bit of the angles from for the hips, you know, so I can make like my life a little bit easier. Ba-dum, bum, ba-bum, ba-dum, bum. Or ready to have an easy life. Why not go all in with the suffering? Yeah, you already suffer so much. That's so far. Why not suffer more? You know, Toma, maybe if you want, I can make a 3D trinket in the future. I have a good reference now. mm, 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 mm. Like it's really tricky, but like it's completely distinct from the 2D. Oh, that will be so fun. I will try to do that. Mm, 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 mm. Cool. He'd be hilarious. Wait. I like that song. It's really cute. Let's see if you guys can figure out what songs are this one. I don't know. Jack shit. Jack from shit. Okay. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Oh, explain the joke. This guy doesn't play video games or something. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Okay, okay, silly guitar man. He's being funny, guys. He's being funny. I hate funny guys. You know what? Listen to the 30-minute uh covers of this because I know Winty know most of these. Well, all of them. What could this be? Ba-da-ba-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. He makes good transitions too. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da, 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 ba-da-bum. Yeah. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-boom. Me when I'm trapped in a in a time loop to save someone. Hmm. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Shoo! No! Well, what was the song with the horrible and with the 3D animation? Was this one or was the another one? No, this one. No, no, this was another one, right? Was it a horrible animation? It's just no, Toma. You don't know this. You don't know this. It wasn't horrible. It was just not great. Yeah. Yeah, Toma, this is from something that I know that you don't know. Because I asked you about this. You don't know. She doesn't know. Don't worry, not many people know. For some fucking reason, Winty knows. It's so weird. It's just albums of songs, Toma. Don't worry about it. because I think that it's weird that you know things that I also know that not many people know, and that you're my mod. It's weird, Winty. This is true. True. Teach us so we can also be weird. Okay. So these songs are from an album that tells the story of characters, and each song represent something from a character or the story of that character. Okay. That thing was made an anime that is not good. The songs were good, the anime not. Yeah, but it's really weave. Like, it's edgy weave. That's how I explain it. Okay, can you guys give me a minute? I need to pee real quick. I need to go and pee. Give me a second. I went to I went downstairs and it's so fucking cold. It's so fucking cold, guys. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bum. bum, 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 ba, ba, da, ba, da. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da. Winty, isn't this the song for Mr. Society? It's been a while since I thought about it. But his character is kind of like it's kind of like anime Joker esque, right? Hell yeah! Shonen. No, my girlfriend is dead. Wah. Wah. My girlfriend disappeared. Wah. Isn't he like in the anime like a really mean guy? Like, he's really mean to her. Oh no, this song is the one that has bad animation. Well, it's 3D and like it make a really big contrast with the 2D animation. Bum, 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 bum. my science. Me when I'm outside. Me when I'm outside and doing science. I'm going to science. Me when I'm outsourcing my science. Me when I'm externally scientific. Me when I'm doing science, but like not here. Yeah, this bit sucks. Wow, this bit sucks. uh, okay, we got to the ending. Yeah, we don't care. Bye. Thank you. Time, time for silly guy. Please make more music, silly guy. every game after the first. uh I want to listen to this. How old is this song? It's 1 million years old. It's the oldest song. Okay, can I? Okay, Winty, you need to see this. You guys need to see this. You got reminded of this. I love my cat. Ayo, ¿qué hace Teto? Teto, you shut yourself. Teto, you shut yourself. What? Looks down to make sure. No, 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 no. Face turned bright red. Begins to cry a little. Just a little. Just a little. That's me when I shit myself. Bam, 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 bam. Na bonita. I guess she can't do the astrological play. I think that she will be able to do that. Also, Winty, did you listen to this? When I was listening to this, because this song is kind of, it does slap. It's so real. The other day, I was listening to a guy explaining something about hip hop in like Japan, and saying how rap in Japanese kind of hard to make like creative things, because um the way of the syllabus work, right, in Japanese, make it really hard to make something sound different from other raps, right? So they have sometimes to use English words to make it, different for other raps, you know? Which I don't think is bad. Like it's a way of working around your whole, um let's say, language to appeal to a new um music art style. uh that's why they use a lot of like um English in raps in Japanese. So like in a sense we can say that Japanese have a skill issue. Like the Japanese language has a skill issue. So they have to rely to um rely in another language to pull things off. Knowing that all. Knowing that all. Mm-hmm. So true, Miku. Everyone is made of organs. Hmm. Welcome back, Sayo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-ba-dum. Give me a sec. I need to. Oh, I could do something fun with this. Let's see. Hmm. You know what? I could try to do that. Wee, 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 wee. Goroste Mauga Sama Mitzvah. Hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to analyze this, the angles. Hmm. Okay. What does that mean, Winty? That means that in like maybe a few more years, Animal Crossing PC might be real. Ooh. Me when I'm like electric but also an angel. Me when I use Togekiss. Me when I tell Togekiss to like use Thunderbolt or something. Shut up! Says Winty. Me when I use my bolter, there's no joke here. I'm fucking dead. Hmm. Serominate, serominate. Hmm. Regan is a pain. I'm going to erase everything here. Going to do that all over again. I don't like how this is looking, honestly. Que nace nahi. Laine kyo me. Light 3 is not responding. Please don't. Okay. Do, 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 do. I got reminded that today I got this conversation with my sister because one, she thinks that what's the thing? Um Sonico, you know, Super Sonico. Uh, you know, she's cute. Like she likes the character, right? And I was like, that's cool and all, but I like Pochaco. And my sister's kind of like, this is glorp shit. She's like, I also like Pachaco, but there's like nothing of Pachaco. What about you, Winty? Do you prefer Pachaco or Supersonico? That's a question. Hmm. Hmm. Those are the questions that are really important. I think those are the questions that matters. This kind of questions can make or break a friendship. I know there's a blue one, but like, you know, I never ever see her mention the blue one. Uh, yeah, I know that the blue one has like glasses. Taruko or Taruk. Taruk. No, Taruko. Super Taruko. I mean, Super Taruko is cute, I will say. But but um, but I like Pochaco. Yeah. Yeah, she's cute. But I like this. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, right? With that way of thinking. Like, I have my favorite. So choose from elements, just like you guys. Like some of you will say, "Well, Seffi is cute, but I like this one." Dun, dun, give me all. Moi ni yasatero. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay, guys, what do you guys think of this movement? I need you guys' opinion. She can do that. Looking, staring. Hmm. You should like explode Stella. Me after fucking get you. That's how Stella sound like. Stella sounds a lot like you. Well, I'm the one reading, you know. Wait, you mean Stella didn't actually say that? But but Winty, you should know. You goaded her. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, oh. Hmm. You know what? I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here. This will look bad, right? Okay. Okay. Let's rate Toma. It looks pretty hamsters thumbs up. Okay. Raid stole my keys. Uh, the raid message is I'm gonna kill this dog. No, you know what? Trying not to kill this dog. Yeah, that's the raid message. Okay, thank you guys so much for being in this silly small stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, I'll be keep rigging because I do want to finish the sweater. But yeah, have a good grind day night. Okay.